Hello friends, welcome to Code Crush Coding. In the previous two videos, we have learned the theory about the static keyword, static method, and what is the difference between static methods and instance method. So this is an extra video in which we will cover the question, what is the difference between a static method and instance method. So we know that static methods are the methods which are at the class level. So static methods are also called as class method. So what is the difference between a static method and instance method? So the first difference is a method that is declared as static is known as the static method. Means a method which is declared using a static keyword is known as static method. And a method that is not declared using a static keyword is known as the instance method. So let's see in the practical how to declare the static method and how to declare a instance method. So here in the Eclipse editor, I have the class demo. Inside this class, I have one main method. So inside this class, I will declare one instance method and one static method. Let's first declare a static method. So first you need to provide an access specifier which is public. Then to declare a static method, you need to make use of static keyword. Then the return type, let's say void, and then the name of static method. Let's say name of my static method is show. And it does not accept any parameters. Let's print out some message here, sysout, and let's print message inside static method, and now we will declare one instance method. So instance method is similar implementation or declaration you need to provide, just you don't need to make use of this static keyword. Now let's declare one instance method, access specifier public, then the return type void, and let's say display. This is the second method which is an instance method, and let's print message here sysout, and let's provide here inside instance method, inside instance method. Let's save this code. So in this way you can declare a static method and an instance method. Now moving towards the next difference, we don't need to create the objects to call the static method. So we have seen how to declare the methods. Now how to call this method. So to call a static method, you don't need to create the object of the class. You can call them by the class name, and the object is required to call the instance method. Let's see in the practical here. Now here, if in the main method I don't create any object, till I will be able to call this show method, because it is a static method and static method can be called by the class name. So what I will do here, with the help of class name demo, then provide the dot, and see you are able to see a method show, but you will be not able to access the display method because display method is an instance method. You need object for display method, but show method can be called here. So let's save this code and run now. So here we need to provide a static because main method is a static. Let's run this code. See, we are getting here inside static method because we are able to access it through the class name, but the same is not true with the instance method. So to access the instance method, you need to create the object of class. So how to create demo, then the object. Now instantiate with the new keyword, new demo, and then with the help of object obj dot, see here you will be able to access the display method now. Let's run this code. Now see, you are able to get the message inside instance method. Now the third difference is non-static members, which are the instance members, cannot be accessed in the static context. Means static method, static block cannot access the non-static members. So to work inside the static method and static block, you need the static variables. And for the instance method, static and non-static variables both can be accessed in instance method. So in the instance method, you can access both static as well as non-static, but inside the static method, you can access only the static variables. Let's see in the practical here. Now what I will do, let's create two variables here. Let's say int x. So this is the first variable, which is our instance variable, and now declare a static variable with the help of static keyword. Static, let's say int y. Now here your x is a instance variable and y is a static variable, and if I try to access these two variables inside the show method, so let's check whether we are able to access it. If I say, let's say static variable y equal to 1, now I have initialized the value of y to 1, so we are not getting any error because it is a static method and we are accessing a static variable, so no error. But if I try to access x here, x equal to 2, so see I am getting here error because it is not a static variable, right? It is a instance variable, and instance variable cannot be accessed inside the static variable, so we cannot provide the static variable, non-static variable inside the static method. But in the display method you can access both. Let me show you that. So if I try to initialize x here with 2, so see we are able to access the x here, and also you will be able to access the static variable, let's say y equals to 2. Now here both are initialized to 2, we are not getting any error here. So in this way the difference between the static method and instance method can be explained. Now what I will do, I will just print the values of x and y here. Let's see. Now I will print here. Here only we are able to access y, so I will print the value of y. And here we are able to access both, so let's print that. So let's first provide the value of x, then we will provide some space between, and then the value of y. Let's save this code and run now. So see, when static method is called, y is initialized to 1, so we are getting inside static method and 1. And when the instance method is called, the instance variable x is initialized to 2, so we are getting here 2, and also the static variable y is initialized to 2, so we are getting here 2. Now what if after this statement I print sys out? If I try to print the value of y here, so we can access the static variable with the help of class name, right? So I will provide here demo.y, and let's run this code. So see, we are getting here 2 because the updated value of y is 2 now, because here inside this instance method we have updated the value of y as 2, so here we are getting the updated value because a single copy of instance variable exists. So that was the difference between a static method and instance method. We will cover another topics of interview in the next video. Thank you for watching.